Well, my name is Mark Iafrate, and what motivated me to come out to the course? A variety of factors, really. Knowing Jay and knowing what he's up to and how he operates, I just was quite impressed with just how he operates in life and how he operates his business and how he interacts with people. He's just an incredibly engaging person, incredibly authentic person as well too, which I really, really appreciated. And then in terms of the course, I've done other, we'll say, competitive courses or other personal development courses as well too. And then just knowing Jay and knowing the material in terms of what was to be delivered, I'm going, this is probably a step above. So, and I came out, did it, and it literally, to me, is the best of the bunch. It was just, in terms of the format, the ease, the content, the interaction with people, the way the delivery came out, how people engaged was just so much better than other experiences. So I was so impressed with the course. Well, it was interesting. There's a few things. One in particular, I'm a people pleaser. I grew up in a Mediterranean family, so there's always that family and pleasing the family type element. And just by nature, I don't like confrontation, or I'm even going to go so far as to say challenging and difficult conversations. And what came out of the course was just an ability to step into those harder conversations and not look at them as conflict, but look at them as opportunities to really move forward and address personal and challenging issues between two individuals and really move forward powerfully. It was not just a powerful conversation, but an empowering experience because of learning how to deal with those challenging conversations. It was one of the specifics, and another one which was kind of interesting, just moving forward into some really, really big things and possibilities in my life in terms of career and the business I'm building. Crazy enough, my body was just rigid, tight, and I used it, let's say, as a symbol of what's to come. So to be flexible and moving forward, my body was stiff and rigid and tight and inflexible. When I came and did the course, all that physical tension went away literally within the course, the 2 days of being in the course. So I actually felt freer, moved better, more flexible, more agile, which is a symbol of what I want to be in my life as well too. So I think a lot of those, we'll call them limiting beliefs that were wanting to physically stop me from moving forward, were addressed in the course, and felt way freer to move forward and move forward powerfully. Value, let's look at it in a few different ways. Let's say the dollar value of the course is just, it is worth 10, 50 times more than the actual dollar value of it. And having done other courses and being aware of a lot of the personal development material and a lot of the same, we'll call it technology that is used within the course, still think the course was way better than others in terms of that. So the value relative to the competitors is out the roof, way out the roof. Value on a personal level, again, having done a lot of similar things, this one was the one that actually had me step forward that much more powerfully. So in my personal relationships, in my business relationships, in my business building it, way more effective than other ones that quote unquote did the same things but weren't as effective in terms of moving me forward. In terms of a few key relationships, it actually made those relationships better, just because now we can address, rather than step over conversations and ignore and just let body language tell that we're upset, having the actual conversation and not being afraid of the conversation, the relationships actually improve because what's under the surface now comes up, and it's not, I don't want to call it not as big a deal, but it's not as restrictive. So all of a sudden now it's out in the open space, you're talking about it, the communication's cleaner, the relationships are actually better. So I noticed that in a few of my key relationships, that being able to have these challenging conversations actually makes the relationship stronger. I think it was decided even before doing the first level course. Again, knowing Jay, knowing what he does, knowing a lot of the people around the course was just, it was a no-brainer. It's the content from the course, and having gone through it going, it's going to be that much better in the next one, and the one after that, and the one after that. So it was actually decided before I did the first course. That's a great question, and I'm going to use my comparison of another self-development course that I'd done. Again, 10 times better. So let's just talk about, and this is a business, and having people come into the business is how it's generated. This course, there was no pressure to go get 5 people or go have a conversation with 5 people. Bring up a names list. Go through that names list. Enroll them in this course. It was, please feel free to share what we're up to. We believe in it. We'd love to do business with you and your family and friends. But there was no expectation of go out and get them for us right now. Whereas another course, and it was, who are 3 people that you can invite? And if you didn't invite those 3, well, it was about freedom and flexibility, but when you didn't invite those 3, well, who were you being when you didn't invite those 3? So didn't get any of that here at the course and here with the organization. The community that came out of it, and other courses, the community has been excellent. It was just small, intimate. There was a real genuine connection amongst the people. So the community was awesome in the actual course, the experience itself. Everybody very open and engaging and really there for each other, which was awesome. The organization itself, the people in the organization, same thing. Like dealing with Jay, it was all that same thing. We're here to support, we're here to empower, but there's no pressure to be involved with and engaged with. It really did. There is a real sense of freedom around working with the organization. It's excellent. Having compared and done other courses, just again, the best of the bunch, really clean in terms of the language, really clean in terms of the expectations, no pressure. It's just by far and away done right.